Hey guys, Wizzite here and welcome back to another Destiny video. Today's video is talking about some nerfs with some subscribers. If you're a subscriber that would like to get involved in talking about some stuff in Destiny, join the Discord that is linked in the description box down below. This is merely just to get Bungie's attention on changes that we feel as a community need to happen within the game. Before we jump into the video though, first it's time for the question of the day. And the question today is, what is the name of the new social space within Destiny's Rise of Iron? Is it A, Rise of Temple, Temple of Rise, or C, Iron Temple? Make sure you're subscribed, guys. Leave your answer in the comments down below and like the video for your chance to get shouted out in the next Destiny video, guys. I will leave the winner from the last video linked in the description box down below. I actually posted on Twitter saying, what do you think needs to get nerfed in Destiny? And I got a ton of replies that I'm actually going to feature in this video. Yeah. The first one was skill-based match, or one of them was skill-based matchmaking.
Covered that.
Dude says SBMM needs a nerf, man. Like, Ben, I agree, dude. Like, literally,
everyone.
We've already spoken about that. The Clever Dragon has come up a few times.
Yeah.
Like that, no gun can compete with the Clever Dragon. And I think one of you, we were just literally discussing what we was going to talk about, and I think it was you, George, that said that so many people have it that no matter where you go in the Crucible, every Crucible game, you're coming up against the dude with a Clever Dragon that's super sweaty, that's wrecking your face. You can't kill him. You can't counter. The only thing that can counter him is like a smash. That's literally it. And I honestly think, right, this was my take on the Clever Dragon. They brought it into Rise of Iron with the first Iron Banner. They didn't realize that a lot of people were actually gonna get it like first time off the bat, and then so many people got it and they realized, yo, this gun is actually so powerful that we need to nerf it. But in order to nerf it, we need to let everybody have a chance at getting it, like what they've done with the Vex. The Vex Mythical class back in the day, you could rip people apart with that, right? I unfortunately I wasn't one of the lucky ones to get it early on in the game. I got it like 6 months in. I'm so unlucky with exotics. I still don't have the Jade Rabbit and I want it. The Vex was OP and they left it for a little bit. They let people get it and then they nerfed it. And I think what their plan with the Clever Dragon was to do was they brought it in, didn't realize it was going to be that powerful because the archetype is literally godly. And then what they've done is the next Iron Banner, they brought it back as a vendor weapon. So and it was a blooming good vendor weapon as well. It wasn't amazing roll. I wouldn't go as far as saying it's a god roll, but it was an amazing roll. You're correct, it was. So now everyone's got a really good Clever Dragon, and now they're gonna nerf it. That's what I think they've done. I thought they brought it back as a vendor weapon, so everyone can have a chance at using it. They had a chance at getting it and buying it, and now they are gonna nerf it. Like, I mean, how many Trials games do we come up in, George? And I haven't done Trials with you, Destroyer of Oryx, for a little while. But George, how many Trials games last week did we go against the Clever Dragon?
Every game, there was at least 2 users of it.
Every game, it was like Clever Dragon, Longbow, or 1,000 Yard, or a Mida. They were the only guns that were used last week. In fact, what was that scout rifle that one other person? I rated him for using that. Actually, it was the Collivance's Duty. Oh my god, that gun is insane. I literally want one. If anyone has one of them out there watching this video, tweet me a picture of that, man. I want to see your roll on that gun. But I think the entire community will say Clever Dragon needs a nerf.
Yeah, for sure.
And shotguns.
And see, this is the next one. The next nerf that I feel like is needed is shotguns across the board. Snipers are redundant. Shotguns are so overpowered. Well, the Matador and the Party Crasher are literally the only 2 shotguns that you kind of want to be using. I know the one from Trials of Osiris is reasonable. Can't remember the name of it.
Binary Dawn, I think it was. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. That was an old one.
Unraveling Thread.
Unraveling Thread, that's it.
George, you used that, right?
Yeah.
Or you were using that for a bit.
I do use that normally, yes.
Because, you know, I rate you for that. Because you could use a Matador, but you use that. Which is slightly underpowered. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not as good as the Matador, but it's still better than most of the shotguns out there. It's probably like the third best shotgun, say. People are saying, though, that primaries just need a buff.
Yeah.
Primaries?
Imagine...
Alright,
imagine this. Imagine primaries getting a buff. The Clever Dragon's going to turn into a super. It's going to turn into a golden gun. Boom. You're dead.
It is either shotguns need a nerf or other secondaries need a buff. The even like that.
But what about if you just nerf shotguns?
Yeah, that'd be easier.
If you bring shotguns down onto a even playing field with sniper rifles. See, now a lot of people saying fusion rifles need a buff or Saladin's Vigil needs a buff, which, you know what, that is very, very powerful. But the fact that you have to charge that weapon up requires skill in terms of timing. You know, yeah, exactly. You need timing with that. I don't know. I got a fusion rifle and I was like, yo, this is actually fun to use. Like, it changes it up so much. I'm starting to use sidearms now because sidearms look really fun to use. And we had one of them in against us in the last Trials of Osiris. That was really good. But they don't compete against shotguns because shotgun melee is ridiculous. It is ridiculously powerful. Like, you don't even have to hit the full burst onto the enemy to do a shotgun melee. But then this leads me on to my next point. Well, there's 2 points because a user, Ryan Matthew, he said shoulder charge. I can't express how annoying shoulder charge is. Shoulder charge is a good one because that is like a shotgun. It's like a personal shotgun to a Titan.
Juggernaut as well.
Oh my.
Dude, Juggernaut needs to go. Imagine this, right? Let's back the truck up. Let's go back to shoulder charge, right? You can use a shoulder charge at the same range you can one-hit somebody with a shotgun from. So you could shoulder charge one, like, say there's 2 enemies in front of you and you're shotgun meleeing, right? Shoulder charge one, shotgun melee the other. That's a double kill right there. Because you can use the shoulder charge at the same range that you can one-hit someone with a shotgun. But then that goes, right, so that on the Titan's overpowered. The next thing on the Titan's overpowered, what's that, guys? Juggernaut.
Oh, Juggernaut, yeah.
What is this? Modern Warfare Remastered. Like, the fact that you can shoot, like, imagine this, right? He can run at you with a shield, and he can shoot through that shield, but you can't shoot him. Not even half damage. I feel like they need to make it so, like, critical hits do half, body hits do half. That way you actually have a chance at doing something, you know what I mean? Because my man's running at you with a shield that you cannot damage him, but yet he can slide shotgun you. I don't think you can shoulder charge while using Juggernaut, can you?
No, it's either you shoulder charge or you use Juggernaut. It's one or the other.
Okay. Cool. Could you imagine if you could use Juggernaut and shoulder charge? That would be awful.
That would be painful.
So this guy Christian James, he said he actually brought up some good points that I'd like to hear your thoughts on. So shotgun range we've already spoken about. He said snipers need less flinch. So when you get shot, you take less flinch. What do you guys reckon on that?
100%.
Yeah,
like, I snipe, and I'm having to use shotgun in trials, and just because snipers are bad.
Is that because of the flinch?
Yeah, like, I don't want to use a shotgun, but the game's forcing me to because snipers are bad.
You're right. You're totally right. You're totally right. You are forced to use a shotgun. Oryx, what do you reckon about snipers needing less flinch?
Like, I mean, no, they have got that flinching perk, but it is depending on the role. But I still think less flinch should be needed because you have them guns like the Midas. Oh my god, the flinch on that.
If you're scoping it with a sniper and somebody hits you with a Mida, you're basically gonna shoot the Traveler. You know what I mean? Like, that's how high you're gonna kick. He said he reckons less special ammo in the Crucible. Well, now this doesn't solve anything. This doesn't solve anything because it still makes shotguns the meta. Snipers are not on an even playing field, even though that you can use less shotgun bullets per match. Yes, that is right. But, like, I mean, if you have a really good team, they can still control special ammo on the map. So I don't feel like that less special ammo in Crucible is the answer. It could be a good factor, but I still think that shotguns need less range. You know, that's a very good point. Shotguns need less range. Snipers need less flinch. Less special ammo in Crucible. It forces you to use a primary weapon because, like, I'll be streaming and I know I've had you guys in the party before, and it's like, I say it, you guys say it, and it's the good old saying. He doesn't know how to use a primary. How many times have you had that?
So many times, literally.
He said Thunderstrike needs a nerf.
Yes.
I agree. Warlock melee range was one thing that I was going to bring up within this video. That is a very fundamental, shall I say, point, because the range on it is like a super. It's literally like a super.
Yeah,
Also, it makes shotgunning even easier because you can shotgun, then press R1 and then guaranteed to die.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Because especially if the melee's charged. If you have a Warlock that is built for strength and say discipline or strength and intellect, dude, shotgun melees all day. The Titans basically have T-Rex arms. You basically just have wrists when you're trying to melee. He goes on to say the Fist of Havoc area of effect needs a nerf as well. I agree. If you remember the last Trials of Osiris, George, what happened?
You was all the way in the air with your blade dancer and you just got shut down instantly.
Like, Oryx, I'm talking, I was probably 40 foot high in the air. And he hit the ground and still managed to kill me. Dallas James says, Grasp of Malak archetype weapons need a nerf. Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah, that's basically just high fire rate pulse rifles with low impact. So, like, the vendor pulse rifle from Future War Cult.
Future War Cult, we bought that yesterday.
So strong. Like, you can, like,
the Waltz, so that's the Waltz, Clever Dragon, Grasp of Malak.
And there's a few others, but I don't know what they're called.
So what would you say needs to change with that? Do you reckon it's less impact, less fire rate, stability, range, what?
Probably fire rate and impact. Like.
But then, how do you counter that then? Like, balancing a game is a very, very difficult task. It is very, very difficult task. I don't know if nerfing their archetype weapons is the answer to it, and that leads on to the next point from Jack. He said nothing needs to get nerfed. Primaries need to be buffed to Clever Dragon performance, and snipers need flinch reverting to pre-nerf levels. Do you know what? I will buy that. I will buy that, Jack. If every primary got a buff, and then the snipers had less flinch, but I still feel like the range of shotguns need to come down a little bit, maybe like 3%, maybe 4%, maybe. Just bring that down just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Wasn't it earlier, George, when we were playing Elimination, when you saw that guy? He almost mapped me with that.
Yeah, literally. He was like 4 Guardians like lying down away, and he basically nearly one-shot me. It was stupid.
Yeah. Oh, full health as well.
But then Jack goes on to say that shotgun range is pretty much at the lowest it's ever been. Primaries just need buffing. Have they?
Wait, what?
Like, I mean, we all know Fellwinter's sniper, aka Fellwinter's lie, was an incredible shotgun in terms of range and impact. But yeah, they're not as much as the Fellwinter's lie. But I still think they still need a nerf, man.
Yeah, everyone goes with the crowd, and obviously because people start using the shotguns. Yeah, everyone's
exactly.
Them.
It's because that's the meta in this update.
That is the meta. Clever Dragon and Matador is the meta in Destiny right now. Guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe for more. Don't forget to check out these guys linked in the description box down below. And as always, leave your thoughts and comments on what we've spoken about within this video. Check out our previous one as well, talking about skill-based matchmaking. I think you guys will enjoy that. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys soon.